beautiful manifestors. This is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we are going to be discussing shifting to your desired reality with the most ancient technique in the book. Okay? So I'm super excited. I'm in Florida. That's why my background is different. But hi, Manon. Hi, Star Goddess. Hi, Lola, darlings. Yes, I am Olivia Grace. This is the Master Manifestors channel. And my intention here is to reveal to you your God self through the realization of your greatest desires. Hello, Nika. Hi, Brienne. Hi, Summer. Happy Thanksgiving. So yeah, you guys, I am enrolling. Hi, Kyra, Limitless Creator. Congratulations, Manon, on your long message from your SP. Of course they are. They're obsessed with you. So yeah, before I get started, you guys, Master Manifestors is open for enrollment for coaching. Oh yes, email me, Summer. Whatever Summer says, I do. But email me for coaching for next year, you guys. I have a few different offers. I have a 30-day manifest anything. This one is for if you are just like, I'm trying to manifest this thing, this person, this job, this money. I just want to manifest this thing. I don't care about all this woo-woo shit. Just give me my thing, okay? That's for you. Manifest anything in 30 days. The other 3 programs that I have, the next one being a 3-month program, Blissful, Effortless Life, Bell, is about really deepening into your God state and creating a amazing, blissful, effortless reality in general, as well as manifesting multiple desires. And then, of course, I have my private coaching, my one-on-one coaching. I only have limited spots for that, you guys. And this is my private coaching, you guys, is really for those who are on a deep dive spiritually. If you want to just manifest the thing, you guys, the 30-day manifest anything is for you, okay? But if you're really looking to really deep dive within yourself, really looking for a spiritual evolution, then the one-on-one is for you, okay? Marie, Lisa, Anais, hi. All right, so let's talk about shifting realities. This has been like a really great epiphany. I've been talking with my clients today about it. And so here's the thing, you guys. What technique is this ancient technique? How were people manifesting and creating, right, when they didn't have freaking YouTube to play subliminals on? When they didn't have, robotic affirmations to do, right? How are people doing that? How are they doing that? And doing it quite well, might I add, right? Because at the end of the day, y'all, manifestation is not about any technique. Every technique that you're doing is about getting you into the state, into the awareness, into the decision that this is who I am now. This is what I have now. I am now in the reality where I have what I want. Now, majority of people, right? And I'm so glad Anais is here because Anais has been a perfect example of really receiving and being in her God state, right? Anais has like stupid success stories from the gratitude challenge, which I'll be posting soon. But I'm going to get into how that is and why that is. And yes, Anais, I've already felt that we're supposed to work together anyway. So just email me. Yes. There's the confirmation 333. All right. So what are you conscious of being? A lot of times as manifestors, right, we are conscious of being the one who does not have, that is trying to get, okay? I don't have it and I'm trying to get it. Even even as I thought about myself, right, guys, like when I think about what video am I going to make or what do I want to teach about, it's coming from what's the problem that we have to solve. right? What problem can I help them with? How can I expand their consciousness into this thing? And that's more where I'm deciding to be now rather than that. There's nothing wrong with problem solving. It's nothing wrong with that, you guys. But realize that the reason why you're having trouble, the reason why things are taking so long, the reason why you feel like you're not getting results, the reason why you feel like you're putting so much effort in and getting so little back, right? Is because it's not about what you're doing, you guys. It's about what you are aware, who you are aware of being. It is your awareness. It's what you are conscious of being, what you're conscious of doing, being, having. And when you're in the energy of there's something I need to do, it's not done. What am I doing? Am I doing it right? What do I need to do now? Is this the technique? Is that the technique? This coach said that coach said that. Oh, we spend all of our time and our precious, powerful, amazing energy in the problem, right? In the problem, in the reality where the problem exists. And then we wait. I'm waiting on 3D to shift so that I can claim and become conscious of being beyond my problem. I'm waiting on my 3D to look different so that I can change what I'm conscious of seeing and having and being, right? But it's not like, realize that as a manifester, you are calling forth the unseen as though it were, right? You are calling forth the unseen as though it were. So you're not looking at what is, right? You're not looking at what is to decide what you're going to have. You're deciding what you're going to have, period. And not what you're going to have even. You're deciding what you have now. This is how to shift your reality, you guys. Anais, I'm going to talk about you really quick because the gratitude challenge, that if you guys have not done it, go do it. Okay. It's called Manifest It All this month. And it was a gratitude challenge. We started at the beginning of the month and every freaking person that commented got amazing results. Okay. Anais, I think, and Ty were probably two of the ones with the most success stories. But why though? Right? Why would something like that bring you so many things? The reason is because in the moment that you are focused on gratitude, in the moment that you are focused on what I have, you stop focusing on what is missing. Okay? What is missing? What is missing is always an illusion, you guys, when you are identified with your God self. Your God self is perpetually fulfilled. Your God self has it all. It has everything. And so it's just expressing what you are conscious of being in the moment. Okay? In the moment. Now let's break this down a little bit. Because we say, but how do I do that? But I don't have it, right? But I don't have it. Who's deciding that? Who is saying that? Right? And you might say, oh, but it's 3D that's saying that. Is 3D the creator of your reality? Or is it a byproduct of your creation, of your state of being, of your state of consciousness, of your awareness? Right? Who is deciding that? Y'all, listen to me. As long as you are deciding based off what's in front of you, you cannot move beyond it. You cannot move beyond what's in front of you as long as that is what you use to decide. If you ever realize I'm living the same year over and over and over again, it's because you're creating from the present, you're creating from the past, right? You're creating from what is, and so you just create more of what is. You've got to be able to come beyond what is, right? And put your attention, not only your attention, but your decision, okay, on what you want, what you choose, in fact, because you really don't have to want anything. As soon as you want something, it should be an acceptance of, oh, I have this thing now, and I'm so grateful and happy because it is available to you. It's so funny, you guys. I think there's a helicopter. I manifested that. 2 helicopters, actually. That's so funny. I manifested that like a couple days ago. I was like, I want to see a helicopter, and I forgot, but here they are. Anyways, yeah. What are you conscious of being? You guys, right now, if you are struggling, think about what is your daily, like, what is your thoughts like? What is your thoughts in relevance to that thing that you want? Right? What's your thoughts in relevance to that thing that you want? It's probably something like, where is it? When's it going to happen? Am I doing this right? Oh, did I do enough? The God self knows that all is done. And so there's nothing to do, y'all. If creation is finished, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do. Really, y'all, to really shift, like, this is the thing, y'all. A lot of us realize that, damn, it seems like I get stuff. Seems like I get what I want when I'm not doing anything. Seems like when I forget about it, that's when it comes. Seems like when I'm not doing anything, when I'm not trying, that's when it comes. And when I am trying so hard, right? When I'm trying so hard, it seems like it just it doesn't happen. Because when you're trying so hard, y'all, like, think about God, right? Galactifying the galaxies. Was he trying so hard? Was he like, oh my God, I gotta robotically affirm, okay, Mars is in rotation. Mars is in rotation. Saturn's in rotation. Saturn's in rotation. There's no Saturn yet. Oh my God. No. Fuck no. He said it's this, and then it was. Period. No follow-up. He didn't look at the vast emptiness and say, well, how can I, but how can I create planets? There's only stars. How can I create a universe? There's nothing here. Right? Come into your God state. Come into the state of the commander, of the chooser of your reality. Stop letting reality and 3D choose for you. Stop letting circumstances choose for you. Become aware right now. I am the one. Okay? I am the one. Anaya says, I want marriage. So I've been going into a state that I'm already married, and what I received during that marriage. Also write letters on my fridge to my husband every day. And I think that's wonderful, right? That's wonderful. Hey, Heaven. Hi, Sierra. I love your videos. I do have a question though. How do you act with SP while shifting? Like if he's still conforming? It doesn't matter, but I would say act in a way that honors you. Act in a way that honors you. Act in a way that you feel like your highest, most loving self would act. And when I say your highest, most loving self, some people would think, oh, well, my highest, most loving self would let him treat me like shit because I created it. No, your highest, most loving self would also, that love, you guys, your highest, most loving self also loves you. It honors you. It respects you. Whatever respects yourself, Sierra, but it don't matter. All right. So anyhow, you guys, but this is the thing, y'all. You don't have to take action in the 3D. Okay? You don't even have to do that, right? Like Anais, you don't have to write letters to him. You can. If you feel like that's what you would do as a wife, which probably you would because you're such a goddess, you know, then do that. But here's what I'm really saying, guys, is it's not really about what you're doing, right? It's not really about what you're doing. It's about what are you conscious of when you're doing it? Are you, when you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, whether that's a technique or whatever, are you saying, I'm doing this thing so that this thing that hasn't happened happens, right? If that's the state that you're coming from the state of unfulfillment. And you're coming from the state of unfulfillment and wanting and trying to be fulfilled, right? Wanting and trying to be fulfilled. So instead, this is done for me. There's nothing to do because it's already done. There's nothing to do because everything is already done. And I'm simply experiencing what I choose to experience, what I want to experience, what I become conscious of, right? Anaya says, it helps me to express and let go. It makes me think happier thoughts all the time. Yes. So this is where techniques should be coming from, you guys. Is it something that just feels really good, right? Is it something that just feels amazing to do? You're just like, yeah, I like doing this. I like some of my affirmations, guys. I don't know what it is, but like my health affirmation video, I really like listening to it. I don't have any health problems, right? But when I listen to it, I get a good feeling. I feel even better. So I listen to it. But I'm not like, oh my God, if I don't listen to these affirmations, I'm gonna freaking die. I'm gonna get sick. Something bad's gonna happen. Or I'm not listening to it like my body is not doing what it needs to do. My body is ill and I'm listening to this to fix it. It's coming from, this feels good to me to do. And you will find sometimes, yeah, that does mean that you'll go into a sat scene. Sometimes that does mean you'll go into a visualization. Sometimes that does mean that you will affirm, right? A lot of times, just like what Anaya says, I affirm in my mind because I want to give my mind something nourishing to feed on, okay? I want to give my mind something nourishing to feed on. I know that my mind is powerful, so I want to give it, if my mind is idle, then I want to give it something to think about, right? But living from the state of fulfillment, creating from the state of fulfillment, guys, that all is done here now. Here's the thing, y'all. You might think like, oh, but it can't be done now. There must be something I have to do. Anytime you're thinking there's something I have to do, right? You're in the state of the unfulfilled. You're in the state of the wish unfulfilled. I have to do something. The person that has it is not thinking I have to do something. You right now watching this video are not like, I hope Olivia goes live. When will I catch another video? When will she say something? When will she come on here? You're experiencing it. It's done. You're like, Jelly, I'm so grateful for this space. I'm grateful for you, Jelly. You're just there. You're just grateful. You're just in fulfillment. You're just enjoying. So there's no requirement, you guys, to move into fulfillment. There is no requirement to move into having. You have that ability. You have that ability. Hi, Ashley, my love. Nina. Okay, forgiveness is coming up here with Heaven and Nina. Hello, Terrell. Okay, Nina, Heaven, how do we forgive? How do I forgive? Heaven specifically asks, how do I forgive my man after everything with the SP journey? Okay, in a nutshell, number one, it starts with realizing and truly understanding that they were only reflecting you, okay? Again, this is not in a blame and shame way. This is not in a, oh, it's all my fault, so it's okay that people do bad things to me. No, it's you standing in your power. That nothing happened without my consent to it, even if it was an unconscious consent, okay? It's just me reflecting. It's just me reflected. Number two, I honored myself and my feelings, right? I honored myself and my feelings. I honored how I felt. Like, this is the thing, you guys. So many people, a lot of people can get to the first part of, I created it. But they don't get to the part of honoring. Like, it's kind of like if somebody bumps into somebody behind you and they bump into you and like step on your shoe. And it's like, well, it wasn't really their fault that they stepped on your shoe, but it still hurts, right? Your foot still hurts. You still can honor. You don't have to say, well, it wasn't their fault. Well, somebody pushed them. Well, yeah, you can realize that and that can give you more peace, but you can still sit there and doctor your foot. You can still sit there and have compassion for yourself, right? But then I chose again, you guys. I chose again. What do I choose now? Y'all kick dude out. Kick Simran out. But yeah, What do I choose again? What am I choosing now? Okay. What am I choosing now? This is the thing. Yes, release the hurt, process that. Ho'oponopono is a great way to do that, guys. It's a great way to do that. Ho'oponopono, honor yourself, whatever you got to do. Write out letters. I did that. I wrote out all my anger, all my feelings, all how I felt. I got it all out. But I'm going to tell y'all something is, I kind of did this, but as we reconciled, and he was actually conforming and shifting, and it was like I couldn't accept that. I remember he when we were first dating, we weren't back together yet, and he was looking, he wants us to get married, and he was looking at podcasts and things like that, and he was sharing with me yeah, I was looking at this marriage podcast and they were talking about this and that. And instead of me being like, wow, that's amazing, wow, he's, planning for our future and, I was like, what do you care about that for? What do you care about that for? You said you don't want us to be back together. Oh, well, you said you're not ready yet. Oh, blah, 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 blah. It's like you want to hold on to the old story. You want to hold on to the old hurt. And I kept realizing how I was just basically bringing the past back into the present, right? Bringing the past back into the present, bringing the past back into the present. You're like this, you're like that. So everything is a balance, you guys. Everything is a balance. Everything is a balance of honoring yourself where you are, and also giving yourself the space and the decision to make a new choice, y'all. Because you can do all that, right? Doing all that, all that, y'all know what I'm talking about. I see y'all know what I'm talking about, right? You could do all that and feel justified in doing all that, but all it's going to get you is what you don't want. That's it. You're gonna waste all your time that you spent reframing them. You're just gonna waste it and call back the old self, because you're like, oh, it benefits me to be mad and be angry at you. It doesn't. Okay, it doesn't. It's a balance of honoring yourself, because I'm not telling you guys to just be like, oh yeah, he hit me in the back of the head and everything's fine because I created it. That's toxic as fuck, y'all. That you should, if somebody hurts you, you should be mad, y'all. If somebody hurts you, and I won't say you should be, of course there's a highest level of being where everything is love and all that. But damn, if you love yourself, you could be mad. It's okay. But you don't want to stay there. That's not the energy that you want to create with. And this is the thing, y'all. When you really, really realize that you are creating everything moment to moment to moment to moment to moment to moment, you will stop wasting your time on bullshit. And that's real. You will stop wasting your time on bullshit. You will stop wasting your words on the old story, on victim mentality, on calling up your homegirl. Let me tell you what this nigga did. Let me tell you what he didn't do. Oh my God, circumstance. Y'all, if it's contracting you, if it's making you feel tight, if it's making you feel less powerful, it's not worth your time, okay? It's not worth your attention. What you pay attention to, you buy that experience. What you pay attention to, you buy that experience. Lisa says, forgive them for they know not what they do. Really takes in a fresh awareness. Are y'all ready to go deeper? Let's go deeper. Let's talk about that, because where does that come from, right? Lisa said, forgive them for they know not what they do. Who said that, y'all? This was Jesus on the cross, okay? If anybody had a hard time forgiving somebody, should have been him, right? Should have been him. But why wasn't it, y'all? Why wasn't it? Because even Jesus, with nails in his body, people spitting on him and beating him, he knew that they were playing their role. They're playing their role, y'all. Listen, whoever your SP is, they're playing their role in your play, right? And in a couple ways, right? They're playing their role to bring you to your most powerful self. How did you get here, right? Why are you here on this live? Why do you even know about this law of assumption? Why do you care so much? Because of some biscuit head ass dude. But the gift that you're getting is so much greater, right? So that's one thing. They're playing their role to bring to meet, to have you, to introduce you to capital Y you, right? But they're also playing their role in you and your play. That's right, a biscuit head ass. I was about to say a biscuit head ass nigga, but you know what I'm saying. That's the role. Okay. Oh my God, nobody likes me. Oh, this and that. Okay, he has to show up like that. Everybody always leaves me. He has to leave. He has to prove you right. Reality has to prove you right. Okay. Reality has to prove you right. It's always proving you right. They're following the script, period, heaven. They're following the script. They in their role, right? This is deep, y'all. I had a near-death, there was a near-death experience that I watched. And this is a trigger warning because it's going to talk about abuse, okay? Heavy on the trigger warning. But this girl died and went, to the other side. And there she saw her uncle who was like physically abusing her, like hitting her, right? And on the other side, his soul self was like, I'm so sorry, right? I'm so sorry that I did that but I was just playing the role. I was playing the role that you cast me in. This is deep, y'all, but hear me, okay? And you ain't got to resonate with this, but this is just what people have said. I'm not saying this. I have never died and gone to the other side, so I can't 100% vouch for this, but this is what I've heard from listening to hundreds of near-death experiences, is that even the people who come here and hurt us are a part of our spirit team, and they, on the soul side, before we get here, agree to play that role, to play the role of the catalyst of the person to hurt you, to bring you to the higher awareness of whatever it is that you wanted to experience. Okay? This is what they call a spiritual agreement or a karmic agreement or whatever the fuck. Right? So, yeah, the choice is always with us. Even before we get here, we wrote certain things into this story, y'all. Okay? So, but here's the thing, y'all. When you realize, right? Just like a dream, the dream story is written before you're actually living it. The dream story is just coming from your subconscious anyways. But when you become lucid in your dream, you have the ability to now control the dream. You have the ability now to make the dream be what you want it to be. And it's the same thing with life. Yeah, you came here with some intentions. You came here with a little blueprint. You came here with this is sort of kind of what I'm trying to do. You play that role, but you can come above that when you're aware and choose again. You know what? I don't want you to hurt me in this anymore. Right? I actually want to come back into love. I want to come back into wholeness in God. Right? And when you come into wholeness in God, you realize that no one can hurt you. You're all one. No one can do anything that you are not giving them permission to do, subconsciously or consciously. Okay? Lisa says, my SP said, I don't know why I hurt you. It made me feel like shit, but I don't know why. Y'all want to know something my SP told me? He said that while we were together, I kept telling him, you don't want me. You don't want me. You don't want me, until it was true. Until it was true. Okay? So this is the thing, y'all. I saw someone up there said, I don't see how I'm reflecting it. It don't matter. It could be clarifying, but a lot of people spend so much time realizing like, I don't see where this happened. It couldn't have been me. Must have been something else out there. Must be their problem. Must be them. And as long as it's that, y'all, as long as it's just something out there or them over there, you got to wait for them over there or something out there to shift. You got to wait for them out there or something out there to move. And that's why a lot of people are waiting. Just waiting on 3D to confirm what I want. No. Stand firm in your God self. Take all your power back. Take all your power back. You ain't got to leave none, right? You don't got to leave none to the ethers or to whoever. Okay? Instead of spending all your energy and time problem solving, fixing things, wondering about how to fix this, where did it come from? Decide, choose. It's like this now. It's like this now. And don't change your mind. Don't change your mind. Stop changing your mind. It is. Okay? So I'm intending this helps. Guys, I am offering coaching next year, starting January. 30 days to manifest anything. If you have a specific desire and that's what you're focused on. Also, if you are a beginner, you guys, if you're a beginner, 30 day to manifest anything that's what's for you. Everything else is for more advanced manifestors that are looking to really deep dive spiritually and evolve spiritually and come into their real God state. The 3-month group coaching is going to be for manifesting multiple desires and also creating and living from the God state permanently. And then, of course, I have my one-on-one private coaching for you guys that would like one-on-one help. My one-on-one is, like I said, for advanced manifestors that are really looking to evolve spiritually. And of course, we're going to do that through bringing some things into the 3D. I'll read y'all's comments real quick. I love you guys. Reality God-affested. Oh my God, I've been reading The Power of Now and it's been helping me with this. Even when I'm giving my friends advice, I pause, like, let me listen to my higher self real quick. Love that. Love it. Y'all remember that from Dragon Tales? I talk to myself. If I don't understand their actions, I talk to myself, period, Anais, to see what the deep cause is because I don't accept it. Period. Okay. Let's see. Can a person go from thinking negatively and then just change their thought and get what they want? Yes, you can. Because the person that's thinking negatively is just one version of reality. The other version of reality, that's the thing, y'all. Terrell, thank you for asking that. Yeah, you can. This is the thing, y'all. This is what I mean when I say it's no requirement. You might be like, damn, I done been pessimistic. I done been thinking against my desire all damn week, all damn month, all damn year. You can decide today that it's done now. And it's done now. It's nothing that you have to do to build the reality where it's done. It's there, right? The ancient technique, you guys, is awareness. Who are you aware of being? What reality are you aware of being in? What state are you aware of? What state are you choosing? Right? You could be not at 1 minute and the next minute you are. And it's always like that. That's the thing, y'all. Anytime anything has manifested, it was not there and then it was. My beautiful Jenny, she's down here somewhere. I'm not going to tell her great news until I ask her. But she just told me incredible news that made my entire existence right before this. The moment before I read her text, to me it was really actually, because I was already deciding that it was. I wasn't giving no attention to anything but it being what it is. But before she texted me, I didn't have proof that was true. So if I had sat there and waited for proof to decide that it was true, she wouldn't be telling me this great news. You feel me? It happened in a moment. One moment it wasn't, then it was, period. In fact, it always was. But when you become consciously aware of being and having and doing, being the one in the reality that has it, you have it. It's done now. Okay? When you start this journey, you are wanting the thing, but after some time, you realize these are just baits or paths to return home to God's self. Jelly. Period. Period. I got one better for you. SMH. I thought my partner would have to have trauma to get me. SP, not diagnosed with schizo. Been revising my ass off. No, he doesn't. His mind is actually perfect. Here's the thing, y'all. Not only are we God, but so is everyone else. So is everyone else. So everyone else actually also has the divine, the divinity, right? It's so funny because I was thinking when Jelly said that, and I did this. It's the namaste, right? Namaste means the infinite divine being within me recognizes and bows to the infinite and divine being in you, right? So what if instead of seeing our SPs as fucked up, we see them as God too? We see them as also reaching for their highest expression. Instead of a project that we have to fix, we can acknowledge their perfection. Much nicer. Hey, Simba. I think I said that. Hey, my lovely Jenny. I love you. Yes. Thank you, Jenny. I tend to check my knee-jerk reaction to getting something I want, to flip the underlying belief, and then more just avalanches in. I feel amazing about the specific subject. Just gets better. Love that, Summer. I know all y'all are getting what you want. Of course you are. Is there a payment plan for the 3-month spiritual? Email me, Anais. Alice Carline. I love your name. It makes me feel twilighty. Oh God. Oh my God. Okay, so Jenny is giving me permission. So Jenny just told me that she is now cancer-free. And this will be the last thing I say, and I'm gonna slide. But Jenny is someone who is extremely important to me, extremely precious to me. And she was telling me, like when we met and everything, like that she had cancer. And I just immediately, y'all, I could not accept that shit. To be honest, y'all, I've never even said these words out of my mouth, and I'll never say them again because I immediately denied that. I was like, that can't be. She's the most perfect, like amazing, loving, incredible, smart, magical, beautiful, like extremely gorgeous inside and out person. And I just could not accept that. Not in my reality. Fuck no. I wouldn't even speak it, y'all. And this is what I'm saying, you guys. Right? I can't remember the quote, but it's something to the effect of the master doesn't speak on their problems because they know how powerful the tongue is. Okay? That's not true. She texted me just now and said she's in remission. Of course she is. No one close to me is going through anything like that in my reality. Fuck no. And it made my whole everything. I wasn't expecting it. But to me, of course, that's her manifestation, right? But it's my manifestation too. And it came since I've been in the awareness, you guys, that I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything because everything's done for me. I don't got to do anything. Manifestations just keep happening. They just keep happening. Everything I want just happens like that. I stopped feeling like I had to do something to fix what's wrong with me, what's wrong with my reality. Ain't shit wrong. Everything's right. Okay? I'm aware of not choosing my preferred reality and beating myself up. Free me. Jelly, no, you're not. You wouldn't even be here. Okay? You wouldn't be here. Y'all realize right now, okay? You are in the presence of some of the most consciously evolved people, right? Y'all are. You're in the presence here. You in the Discord, especially the Discord. The Discord bays are just, amazing. You're here. You could have been anywhere. You could have been on a live where they're telling you, ooh, you need to go ahead and get this crystal and this water, and on this day of the month, go pray under the stars, and then in about 3 to 6 months, your manifestation will happen. You could have been there, but you're here. You're here with me Abdullah reincarnated, telling you you're in Barbados. You're there now. How lovely is that for you? Is that my name, twin? Lisa, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you, babe. Hi, Jacarius. CJ, email me for coaching. Inez, you had no proof of it, but you were so focused on your desired outcome that it had no choice but to come true. And Inez, I want to say this too, because I keep saying I'm about to go. But I want to say this too. When it came to that, and really most of my desires, guys, I don't really affirm for it per se. I just don't I mentally, literally don't accept that as possible. And I'm going to make another video about this mental rejection. But when she told me that, she was like, I have, whatever. No, you didn't. No, she didn't. I couldn't even and it was, there were times where you want to express, oh my gosh, this person I really care about, they're sick, I'm worried, this, that. No, I don't have any time. Okay? I don't have time to be focused on what I don't want. I don't have energy to waste. Okay? I don't have energy to waste on telling an old story. And it's interesting because it's actually the things that are more detrimental that cause us to focus more. It forces us to focus because the other option just can't be. All right. I had proof. I didn't need proof, you guys. I just persisted in my end. Right? I persisted in knowing that it's my choice, y'all. It's my choice. Is she well? I can't wait for her to say, Olivia, I'm well. I decide that. It's not when she tells me I'm not feeling well or this is going on that I get to decide, oh, it's not working. I don't never say that shit. Never, y'all. Never. I don't give a fuck how long it's been. It's always working. It's working for my good. Y'all need to listen to that gospel song. It's my season for grace, for favor. Nah, I'm full, ma'am. You ate. Heaven, you're freaking hilarious. Not a full buffet. I love y'all. Y'all hilarious as fuck. Hey, selfish motivations. We are all amazing. Period. You love my name, Alice Carline? That's so funny. I love your name. Every time I'm telling you, because Twilight. Okay, we know Twilight is. The acting is terrible, but it's a comfort movie. It makes me it makes me feel good. Yes, congrats to Jenny. Jenny, you are the best. She really is the best. Y'all, she is a freaking OG manifester. But of course she is. She's my right hand. You know what I'm saying? She's my right hand. Of course she is. Lisa says, I've done that twice with family and cancer. I was just like, no way. Exactly. Ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way. Make a spell type shit happen. You're so funny. Not Odula Grace. Y'all are hilarious. You are in Barbados. Okay, Barbados. If you want to go to Barbados, you went. If you want to have an SP, you have it. You want to be married, you're married. You want to be rich, you're rich. That's the thing, y'all. That you are what you wish to be now. Ain't no other time to be it, y'all. Damn. Jacarius said, I found something I lost. 15 years, guys. That's cray. I just thought about how it would have been nice to still have them, and lo and behold, found them. I still can't believe it. Period. Wow, my uncle thought he was sick, but I touched and agreed with my heirs. Next day, out of the hospital, my mom went to see him for a week. Same thing. She received a plane ticket, rental car for 1 month. Love that. I love you too, Lala. I love all of you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are incredible. Okay? So, I'm intending that this helps y'all. I know that it did. You're welcome. Okay? Create magic, y'all. Use your magic for magic, y'all. You ain't got to use your magic on bullshit. You ain't got to give attention to bullshit. And you don't have to accept anything that you don't want because it's your world. Okay? So sit comfy on your throne. Sit comfy. Slide down a little bit. Slouch a little bit. Take up some space. Kick your head back. You feel me? And realize, recognize a real Dom when you see one. Recognize a real Dom when you see one. Okay? I love you all so much. Intending that this helps you. I know that it does. Email me if you're interested in coaching, you guys. Oh, I didn't even mention it's early bird pricing until December 1st. So now is the time, y'all. Now is the time. But I love you all infinitely. And I'll be back probably before Thanksgiving. But in case I'm not, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays to all of y'all. And I'll see y'all in a video soon.